quiet guy.
I know. All right. So, what is your name and what country are you from?
My name is Jadron, and I'm coming from former Yugoslavia. Actually, that's earlier the one bigger state, but now that's 7 small states that caused the war down there.
And
I'm 62. In the 1962, I have 52 now.
okay, so you're 52 years old?
Yep.
I would have never guessed that.
I'm 62. Like Denko, we are the same.
Oh, so Danko's 52 also?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, because you went to school together, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Can you describe your family?
Oh, I got my parents and one sister, and she got 2 small kids and husband.
And are they all here?
No, they are in Europe. They are in
They're
Bosnia now. Yeah.
They're in Bosnia now?
Place, yeah.
Okay.
And here I got my mother and my father. Right now my mother is in a nursing home. She's not good.
Oh, okay.
And my father live with me. They live in one apartment,
Okay.
separate from me, but no, he's with me and my mother is in
In a nursing home. Okay. And you have a wife?
And I got a wife and 4-year-old boy, Alexander. Yeah.
Okay. And did your wife come from the former Yugoslavia with you?
No, she comes separate here, and I met you here in St. Louis. So
You met her here in St. Louis?
yeah.
Okay. And is she?
And she's from different place of our old country. She's from Croatia.
She's from Croatia. Yep. Which is near Bosnia, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's the whole neighborhood.
It's our neighborhood. Yeah.
Pretty close and same language, and just they like to call that like Bosnian Croatian language,
Yeah.
but it's all the same.
Okay.
I mean, there is a small difference in pronouncing stuff and
Sure. Dialects.
accent. Yeah, dialects. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can understand almost everybody down there without any problem. Yeah.
Good. And so you met her in St. Louis.
Yeah, and I married 6 years ago, I think.
Okay.
And now I got a Aca. Very cute guy, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your life in Bosnia, or the former Yugoslavia before the war? What was life like?
I liked it before the war. I mean, I liked it all the time until the Tito, the former president of our country, died.
So you liked it before he died?
Yeah, we got a pretty good life. That is, some people think that's communist system very strong, but not. We are being much different than
It was a more mild
Russia
communist.
or other
Okay.
communist countries. He was more liberal, and we didn't have any trouble. I think some people maybe think that different, but in my case, I like it.
You liked the
You can
communist.
go anywhere without any trouble, and you can sleep in a park, nobody will touch you.
Yeah.
I like that before Tito died. And after he died, they starts to form some small political parties
Okay.
with religious orientations and stuff. I mean, that's combination of
Of the
economic,
political.
religious, yeah.
Yep. And religious. Yeah.
And that's
And that's when
starts
things
to
started
go
to fall
worse.
apart.
Yeah, they start to try to separate some states in the beginning, just one, later another one.
Right. What?
And I finished 8 years elementary school. I finished high medical school with Denko together, and I finished University of Political Sciences
So,
in Bosnia. Yeah.
okay, in political science in Bosnia.
Mm.
And did you practice as a professional in Bosnia?
I work, but in that time you cannot find easy the job with your school,
Okay.
with your education.
Okay.
So I work like something like security in one newspaper company, like Des Moines register here,
Okay.
and I voluntary some stuff. I write some
You did some writing.
page in a newspaper. Yeah.
Political
no,
writing?
No.
No,
No,
even though that was your
That starts to
background,
be too dangerous in my
Right.
country at that time. So
right?
that's like more the sports and market news prices. Just
Do they have like did they have like political articles in the newspaper even though it was a
Yeah.
communist country?
Yeah.
But it was all like
Yeah,
for
but
the
that's-
Communist Party?
Yeah, that's starting, especially at the time before the war, to be very dangerous. You can
Dangerous.
get in trouble pretty
For the
easy.
things
so
that
the
you put in the
people is
newspaper.
pretty scared to say the truth, and yeah, that's made much more problems. Yeah.
That's great. So you worked security at the newspaper and you did some writing for the newspaper.
Yeah.
And you had,
Just voluntary, not like
right,
an employer, like a journalist. Just,
sure. But you did go to university.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, after my university, you can work like political analyst or journalist or professor of sociology, stuff like that.
Okay,
But at that time, it's
It
been
was-
pretty hard to find a job.
for the jobs, yep.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you left some family behind when you came over.
Yeah. Oh, in the beginning of the war, I got a work permit to work for my company. But after 1 year of the war, a little bit more maybe, they are mobilized me, you know, and put me in the army, Bosnian army. Which
Okay.
I do not like.
You didn't like your time in the Bosnian
I
army?
mean, I didn't like any side in that war because they are all wrong, but I didn't like because I should fight with my people
Yeah,
across the line, so
yeah. And
it's not easy. Yeah.
it's hard when you're in the middle
Yeah.
to take a
Yeah.
side.
Because I'm a Catholic. My father is Orthodox. I got a lot of Muslim friends.
Right.
And it's not easy to do that. I oppose
You were,
to that, but I gotta go. So
because they called you up to the army, sort of
Yeah.
like the draft here in
Yeah,
America?
yeah.
Mhm.
And
So even though you didn't want to fight, you had
Yeah.
to go fight?
yeah, or you're gonna go in a jail,
Or you're gonna go to jail?
like I am later. Yeah.
You ended up going to jail later?
Yeah, I tried to escape.
The army?
I tried to go
Escape the
from the
country.
country. Yeah.
You tried to escape the country?
And my sister from other side organized some UNPROFOR trip for me with that big army car, but they are catch me, and I got 18. I'm glad I'm survived because at that time, most of the time, they're gonna just kill you.
Right,
But
so
somehow
you said you were 18 years old when it happened?
No, I'm
Um,
around 30 at the time.
You were
No,
30.
I've been 18 months
Oh,
in
18
of
months
jail.
in jail.
They gave me
Mhm.
on court. And I lay in the jail for about 6 months, and they gave some kind of amnesty
They gave you amnesty?
for us, yeah. And after that, I spent the rest of the time of the war with my parents in Sarajevo. And when the Dayton peace paper is signed, Zdenko sent me the papers.
Zdenko sent you the papers to come
Yeah,
here?
yeah, like guarantee stuff, you know, that he gonna take care of me until I
Like a
find a
sponsorship?
job, and yeah,
Yep.
yeah, something like that. And then I wait in Dubrovnik in Croatia. I left Sarajevo in November after they are signed it very fast. And I've been with my family in Croatia for 6 months until all the papers is been ready. So.
Until all the papers were ready?
Yeah,
And then
and
you were
then-
able to come to the United
And
States?
then in June 96, I came here, yeah.
June of 96? Okay.
And I'm here a long time now. And I got a citizenship now,
Oh.
and
You were able to apply for citizenship?
yeah, after 5 years. Actually.
How was the test for citizenship?
Oh, you got 100 questions and easy for.
Easy for when you,
Yeah, but for the older people, which cannot speak in English, that's a problem.
and do you have to
But
take the,
they do that like that. And my parents also got that. Yeah, they let him go.
oh, okay. And,
Even they don't know talk any English and stuff. So.
right, do you have to take the citizenship test in English?
Yep.
Yeah. How did you find work once you came to America? Did Zdenko help you?
Yeah, Zdenko helped me. I got a trouble with my fingers. That's also happened in the war.
What
First
happened?
time. Oh.
Will you tell
that's-
us?
Oh, that's a lot of torture in the jail and stuff like that. So that's burned on a plea on the gas.
Oh my.
And I fixed that, and I came in for about 6 months, and then the Denko find me the job in 1 hour. I mean, help me because he worked down there, and he like referred me down there, and I started to work 97 here like a part-time
Okay.
in a small church.
Okay.
Just one small church in Father Hurley here,
Yeah.
and now I'm 17 years here, I think in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And the same time in 1 hour too, like a part-time.
Okay.
Actually, early I work in 1 hour full-time, and here, when here is small church, I work part-time. But when they build the school, I just switch that.
Okay, so you work in the mall part-time and here
Yeah.
full-time. Okay.
Yeah,
And
and my wife works too,
your wife works too.
and my boy goes to the daycare with her. And she works in a daycare where he goes. So.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Yeah, that's good. Just it's so expensive.
I know.
So she worked for nothing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But she got some kind of discount, 30% or so.
Yeah, that's-
1,200 for a month. So,
That's really good.
you know, that, yeah, but
Daycare's really expensive, you're
Yeah.
exactly right. I'm
Mhm.
learning that.
yeah, you're
Um,
gonna see pretty fast.
I know. Oh no. Is living in the United States what you expected?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Have you felt welcomed in the United States? Have you felt welcomed?
Good, yeah. I feel pretty good. When I came in, they gave me papers to go to Maryland because I got some sponsor, some sister from Maryland, from Baltimore by mistake. I don't know how, but I showed Benko papers and tell them I will not go to Baltimore. And then I wait in New York for a couple of days until they find him and check with him.
So your paperwork sort of got messed up when you came
Yeah,
over and you
yeah,
ended up having to
yeah.
stay in New York for a couple
Even
of
they
days.
put the wrong date when I was born, so
Oh no.
I got 2 birthdays now.
You have 2 birthdays?
Yeah, they put for June 24th, but my real birthday is April 24th.
So
They-
which one do you?
They made me younger 2 months. So.
I think that happens a lot when immigrants come over, unfortunately.
Yeah,
And
I
it
know.
has throughout
Especially,
history.
yeah, I
Those
know.
dates, they're
It's
not
a
very
big
good.
groups and yeah.
Yeah. So did you end up in St. Louis first before you came to Des Moines, or no?
No.
That's just, you just happened to be in St. Louis
Yeah.
to meet your wife?
Yeah, because in St. Louis is a lot of Bosnian people. And
Okay.
some our friends.
You see your friends
We
down
used
there?
to
There's
go,
a
yeah.
community down there?
Yeah.
Okay. And what would you say some of the greatest differences between the United States and the former Yugoslavia? What are some of the greatest differences?
Maybe, yeah, you are a little bit more free here to say what you think and stuff like that.
Like in the newspaper? Yeah, the freedom of speech.
Yeah, and all kinds of freedoms.
Okay, so the freedoms.
But
yeah.
I still repeat, the former Yugoslavia is not being so bad like people think. And I really like that country. I mean, there is mistakes, but not.
It's not as,
Not bad.
yeah,
For me, I don't know what they got up.
right.
Some people don't like, some people like. We are fight always.
What
I
that
do not like that new parties and
You don't like the new parties?
that's a
and-
bunch of idiots come on, yeah, and made what they are made.
Right,
Destroy everything what the people built for years.
yeah. What are some of the challenges you've experienced as you've transitioned into the United States?
Food.
Food, you miss, yeah? And is Bosnian food is
I'm
like the
early-
Greek, sort of, no? No, that's
no.
Ukraine. Bosnian food is more Mediterranean.
Yeah. correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of Mediterranean places around
Yeah,
here.
there is not big difference in a food, just in the way you prepare the food.
In the way you
Yeah,
prepare the food.
and you eat more
Yeah,
stuff like salads and soups.
here.
Yeah, and we got more meat and stuff like that. Yeah.
You're missing out on the meat, huh?
Yeah. But I'm fine now. That's just for the first time until you.
Get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, now it's absolutely okay.
right.
I learned to eat barbecue too. I hated it too sweet for me in the first time, but later, now I eat that like normal stuff.
Yeah. Any other challenges you can think of? Or
Oh,
differences?
it's a little bit hard until you find a job. When I start to work, that's
Makes things a little bit
pretty
easier.
low
Right.
pay, yeah, and you gotta find everything, apartment and